guys, what's going on? So we have a lot of new dungeons here. The Descended Challenge, which I will probably be doing soon. We also have this Ultimate Hera Rush, which I already failed once at. I just tried to record that, but it failed. So, you know, no harm, no foul. I was got bound by blue Hera, and then I just died. So, no big deal. So if we beat this, we can level up. So we're just going to do Zeus Hera real quick. I'm going to do it with the Bastet team. The reason I'm doing it with the Bastet team is because Bastet has... Well, first, this is a 7x6 board, which is really, really nice. I'm trying to find somebody with some good stuff. Okay, good stuff, good. So we're going to jump into here. 7x6 board is sometimes it's a little bit tougher, like when you get stuff like that. These flamings don't really do anything too terrible. So what I'm looking for right now is a way to get these four together, and it's probably just going to be on the side right here. The other thing I can do is probably where I'm going to start is with this yellow. What's going to happen is I'm going to come down to this blue. I'm going to go to the left, go down to the right, go down to the left. It'll match up the 3 red hearts here and the 3 blue hearts here, or the 3 hearts here and the 3 reds here. After that, I'll probably come up and get some blues and then go back down and get those greens. Luckily, we have a lot of time. I've been playing Shangmei a lot, and she does not have a lot of time. So we're going to do this really fast. So we're just going to match those guys. Grab that red. So I only got a 6 combo, which is actually very terrible for a 7x6 board, but I believe it should be good enough to kill these guys. So our next level is Awoken Minerva. Obviously she is weak to us, or we are weak to her. So therefore I'm going to use, who do I want to use? Maybe I'll use Vishnu, because he's pretty cool. So I'll use a Vishnu. Going to match 4 hearts up here, 3 greens right here, and then I'll match the rest of the 4 in the 2-prong attack somewhere. I'll probably also get these hearts down here, along with these purples, because they're so close to each other. So let's try this really fast. I'm actually going to start with one of these guys, so I can make a loop here, go around twice, come over, get these guys, and then make more matches. So about one of the bad things about it is that I kind of tend to get lost in matches. The board's so big, you have so much space to traverse. What can you do? So this girl should be dead with our Bastet active, as well as a couple, or not a couple, a lot of green matches. One of the things I'm actually really trying to look for is how much damage I'm doing. Zeus Hera has a resolve, which is really annoying, especially when you're trying to kill her. I'm going to pop Susano right before battle 6. So on battle 5 to try to kill Awoken Hades. We'll get to that, but yeah, 1 minute. Sorry, I had to cough. So what we're going to do is get these reds up here and then get the green 2-prong up here. That's a really easy thing to do with Bastet on these large boards, is that 1 row is 3 and 4. So it's 7 across, 3 and 4, makes it easy to match up a bunch of heart rows, or not heart rows, but 2-prong attacks. While we're at that, we'll probably get these purples, which are pretty easy to match, and then we'll have to bring this green over here. So I'm going to, let's just start this out really quick. So reds, grab the greens, fix the reds. So not as great as I expected, but nonetheless, it got the job done. I believe this will kill him. He's blue, so he's weak to us. And that's it. So next is Awoken series. Just by looking at this, we can really make as many combos as we want. I'm going to start with this red. mainly because I'm going to get a blue or a green 2-prong right up here, and then I'm going to make the yellows right below it. For some reason, that just seems much simpler to me. So actually, I might start with this blue. So we're going to go over to the left. On the way, we're going to get these green orbs. We're going to match the yellows. The 2 yellows are going to be here, and we'll push it over. We'll push this one over here. So let's do this. So we can grab those and these. So yeah, my strategy for a lot of these 7x6 boards is kind of just match one, or get your first match and then try to match everything else. Awoken Hades is now. What I'm going to try to do is, well, first of all, heal up now. And I'm going to try to maybe stall out for some turns. I would really like Vishnu to be up. If I can stall the 2 turns for Vishnu to be up, then I can pop the Awoken Susano. Both of my Awoken Bastets will be up soon, so let's just stall. I can see 2 really easy matches right here. Maybe we can just kill him right now, but I'd rather wait. Actually, I'm pretty certain I can kill him right now. I'm just gonna do some fun stalling here. Hopefully no Skyfalls of green. I got 1, but that's definitely not going to be enough to kill him. So Zeus Hera, really frustrating, but not the worst. So let's stall again. This time we can actually do a little bit more damage to him. Hopefully that's not too much damage. It's a lot of combos. That's okay. Still probably won't be enough to kill him. We're going to pop a... Honestly, I want to pop Susano right now and see if I can kill him. So let's do that. So I'll pop Susano. We'll pop the Vishnu, actually. This may be a mistake if I oversaturate my board. I'm going to hope that I don't. But we're going to get these yellows up here, the reds over here, right up below that, and then a 2-prong on the side. Maybe blues right next to that, and then maybe we'll try to get that second 2-prong. So, where did I want to start? Probably start with this red. So, yep, blues on the side. I don't think I'm going to get that second 2-prong, but I probably should. But I didn't have enough time, obviously. Not to worry. So the reason I pop Susano now rather than later is because if I pop Susano right on Zeus Hera, I have a chance of doing way too much damage and then getting shrunk by 59%. What I'm going to do now is try to make as much combos as I can to try to hit. I think it's about 5 million. Let's check. They had 9.6 million. So we're trying to get 5 million. I think that's possible, especially with this board. I can have a couple of 2-prongs and hit the combos without activating an ability. So let's try this. I see this nice fun zigzag here, which is going to be where I try to make my first, or try to make some combos. So the darks are probably going to be 4 high in the center here. Greens above that. I can probably swing down and get some more greens. So let's really quick greens. All right. Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Uh-ohs. All right. Nice. So we did a pretty fantastic job there. That's okay that she got bound. I don't mind too much. Let's pop somebody and let's just finish this dungeon off. So one of the really annoying things about playing Awoken Bastet on one of these large boards is that when you use something like a Verdandi, or if you use, one of these inherited Suzaku, sometimes it oversaturates the board a little bit. But that shouldn't be too terrible. I can see really clearly how to break it up. So right here I can go up, get these two guys to come over here. I'm grabbing this heart one. I can use these two guys to come over here, and then I can match a whole bunch of reds all down here. That will give me a 2-prong, a red match, and then it'll set me up for another couple 2-prongs. So I'll try to commentate this as well as I can, but I really want to beat this dungeon. So let's do this. So get the greens. We'll get the 2-prong here, and we'll break that up. So hopefully you got that helped somebody out there. We'll probably be doing a lot of damage to this guy, but essentially that's how I will beat it. Yeah, everybody's doing about 3 million. Too bad my Susano or my Vishnu was kind of, he's bound, so wasn't able to see how much damage he can do with this 3 2-prongs, but it was enough damage. I got him and her. So we'll be back. I believe I'm probably not going to do many of these dungeons, or I'm probably not going to record many of these dungeons unless somebody really wants me to. I'll probably beat most of these actually with Awoken Bastet, so maybe some more combo tips for you guys. These dungeons are just a little bit too hard for me actually with Shang Mei. So until then, we'll be back with another video, hopefully beating this Ultimate Hera Rush. Really want to beat it, then I can start working on this guy, not the guy. But until then, thanks for watching, guys.